still like it's... Hello, everybody. Woo! We are here. It's Monday, 1 o'clock, and we are coming to you live. Right here from Taipei.
Right, from the 6th floor.
6th floor of our headquarters here at Studio Classroom. And look who's back with us today.
Oh, my goodness. It's such an honor and a joy to be here. Really happy to be back on the show, Brandon. And
glad to have you here. Yes, absolutely.
And you guys got some upgrades while I was gone.
We got our mic stands back.
We got mic stands. We got these light, I'm like, oh man, like this is the next level, I think.
We did it just for you, man. All right, so we got a lot going on this week. First of all, like, how was your weekend?
It was wonderful. Wonderful weekend. Good family time. Visited some friends. Baked some bread.
Ooh.
How about you, man?
Where was it? I didn't see any today. I love bread. Homemade bread. You ate it all. Okay, all right. So I hope you guys had a good weekend and you stayed cool, or you got hot, and then it makes the cooling down more, you enjoy it more, right? Get a nice cold Coca-Cola or bubble tea or something.
Yeah, and you kind of recover from your heat stroke.
Yeah, well, what's going on in the world? That's what I want to ask David Morton. We have a lot going on this week, of course. We have today, we're talking about lifestyle and the opposite ends of the lifestyle spectrum. And boy, it's two very opposite ends. So check out that article. Yeah. We have a nice health article reminding you about posture, and I definitely need that, David.
Daily reminders. I need that all the time, too. You got to remember each day, like when you're sitting in your desk and you're just kind of, you have to remind yourself, oh, I'm not an animal. I need to sit properly.
I want one of those things that buzzes when you hunch over too much. It electrocutes you or whatever. Have you seen those? Not literally, but I think it buzzes and lets you know. And that would annoy me, but I think I would have better posture. So, but we want to focus on what's next in tech, right?
That's right. We're talking about the two things in tech. We're talking about, they both have to do with virtual reality. We have one day talking about how Disney is integrating personalized virtual experiences in its theme parks, and the next day we'll be talking about the metaverse, which we've talked about before, but this time with the focus on privacy.
All right, so David, which one of these two tech articles that we have here paired together, which one speaks to your soul the most?
Speaks to my soul. I think the one about the metaverse and privacy, probably it sticks out to me because one, I've never been to Disney World, so I don't even know what it was like before they were doing virtual reality experiences. But I think that Apple, being one of the leading pelotons, it's one of the vocab words.
Big advanced word there.
Yeah, it just means one of the leaders in the tech industry, the tech world. They are, unlike other companies, not leaping onto this metaverse bandwagon like everyone else. They're really taking their time before deciding to release their own version of the VR headset, which the VR headsets, they got to keep working on that. Who wants to wear this giant thing on their face?
I don't know. We were talking about that just a minute ago before we came on air. How big is this really going to get? Is it really going to take off? VR's been around for a while. It doesn't seem like it's been overwhelmingly popular. It's I think people are like, oh, that's cool, let me try that out. But then they, you go back to your normal everyday lives. I don't know.
But the thing is, actually, we have an interesting Haoxiang news episode about this that came out at some point. You can check it out. Archie's in it. She's really good.
Woohoo!
Yeah, she gives some really good explanations, because even though the idea of VR and the headsets and all of that is still in an awkward phase in terms of user acceptance.
It's like junior high.
It's like junior high. Yeah, but when it comes to the metaverse, as much as I like to joke about it and kind of make fun of this, what is this metaverse? But companies are spending tons of money buying real estate in the metaverse.
Okay, that just blows my mind. I don't know. You're buying real. This gets into the whole NFTs. We talked about that.
Yeah.
You're putting value on something that ordinarily wouldn't have value, because a lot of people are saying it does, and then it becomes lucrative, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like I don't belong in this era. Getting that Back to the Future car and go back to some other time. But anyway, I guess you gotta move on with it, or let it move on and just stay behind. But so are you, like, we're talking about privacy issues, and let's go ahead and put up our poll for the week.
Yes.
So we can ask you about that. Would you like a more personalized virtual experience at theme parks? So let's talk about that for a minute before we go back to the issues with metaverse. Because on day one of our technology article, we talk about Disney, and they're trying to personalize the experience for you. You go to the theme park, and you're waiting in line somewhere, and Mickey Mouse shows up there beside you virtually, and like, I don't know, says, "Hello, David. I hope you're enjoying your experience," or something like that. I don't know what they want to do, but something along those lines. Is that something you want? Do you want that personalized experience? And if you don't know exactly what we're talking about yet, use this as sort of a preview, as a tease to get into the article, and it will give you more details there. But it's basically saying, like, yeah, we want a more personalized experience for customers. I think it would make standing in line more enjoyable.
I guess so, because the idea is now they have the people that are dressing up as the Disney characters, putting on the costumes, going around and entertaining people. But they are that's just, it's for everybody, right? If you just have a script or whatever, they have a certain performance that they do. But
couldn't they have like a list of names and just go talk to them?
They could, but that would be probably a lot more work, And this is like, you go there, I guess you have like you're using augmented reality with your phone, or maybe you're wearing a headset, I don't know. And then like you can see, Prince Snow White. She comes out of the bushes and she says, "Hey, Brandon."
David, what's ironic about that? It's supposed to be personalized, but it's so impersonal at the same time because it's not a real person.
This is welcome to the 21st century and the confusion that is modern life.
But it would be cool to experience that. But
cool.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? We have 80% saying yes, you would like a more personalized virtual experience at theme parks. And no, 20%. Another question for you guys is, do you like roller coasters? That's important.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes, I do. That's why I said that.
I like roller coasters too.
Yeah, those are fun.
He just wanted you to know that he likes roller coasters.
All right. So let's get back now to the privacy issue.
Yes.
Because we're talking about technology, and we're kind of hinting at that earlier with the metaverse. This is a big deal, and it brings us to our question of the week, which will pop up as well. What are your concerns with privacy issues in general, not necessarily just with the metaverse?
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. The more that you want a personalized experience online, in a virtual world, whatever, the more information you're going to be giving someone else, whether it's AI or a company or something, in order to have that personalized experience. So if you want Amazon, for example, or Shopee to pop up with whatever you normally like to shop for.
I like that.
Of course you do, but in order to have that, Shopee has to know every single search result that you're doing.
No, I don't like that.
Exactly. So you have to choose, right? Oh, I want convenience and a private and a personalized experience, but I'm going to have to give up all my information. And with the metaverse, we're not just talking about your search results. We're talking about your eyes, your facial features, your voice, like all of these different things. And we have a question here. Oh, we have a statement. Roller coaster plus virtual experience sounds great.
Yes, I'm with you there, Luna
Yes,
Tsai,
it does.
and that sounds like a great experience. Yeah, you could be on the roller coaster with a VR headset and see a lot of things. That'd be
And then you're
lot.
in space. Or you're like in a volcano.
Do a virtual roller coaster. There you go.
You could.
All right, so thank you for chiming in, Luna. Others, if you have any responses or thoughts about anything, please go ahead and write to us while we're here on the live stream.
That's right.
So privacy issues, it sounds like you are concerned.
I am aware of how much convenience costs us in the end. And even though it's nice to have those conveniences, and I enjoy them too, it's just something that we need to be aware of.
But how is it harming you?
Well, it's not necessarily harming you.
Okay.
It's just, is that information being used for good purposes? Are they selling it without your permission? And we know that they are.
Yeah, that's the key, right? Like, a lot of people don't care probably as long as it makes life more convenient and no one uses it for, bad things, right? But they could. Right, you're opening that up, and so that's a difficult thing. So, but what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments section. You can tell us right now as we're on the live stream, or if you're watching this later, just right there in the comment section there on the YouTube page. For me, like privacy issues, I've gotten so accustomed to, like when I'm on a website, just to ask you these questions, and I honestly just want to get to what I'm going after as quickly as possible. So just click on whatever, like stop asking me questions.
Stop asking me, yes, sure,
but we could regret that one day if that information is used in the wrong way. So that is a concern.
I think the big thing is some people are really paranoid and anxious about it, and I understand that too. I don't recommend that.
Yeah.
My thing is just be aware. Oh, what else we have from Luna? I think what makes me trouble is dealing with data breaches. You are very right, Luna.
I agree.
Yes, there have been more and more instances where a website is hacked and everyone's information gets spilled out, and then identity can be stolen. Yeah. It's a really dangerous thing. So
that is something really good point, and like another area we didn't touch on. So thanks for bringing that up.
That's right.
Well, I think we're all out of time, David. Thanks for joining us today with all of these insights.
Yeah. And be sure to check out an episode of 好想什么树 with Archie talking about the metaverse. It's got a lot of good info. So
all right, so check that out. Be sure to subscribe to our advanced page and like our videos and tell your friends about it as well. We'll see you next Monday on Advanced Weekly Update. See you guys.
See you later. Same time, same place.